What do you say, guys? Hey, I miss you guys. This video is going to go out to all of our returners for next year. That would be the guys that just coming out of the season we just had, the juniors and the sophomores, and hopefully you guys will help us distribute this into our freshman class. And as far as I'm concerned, you can send these videos if you've got some people that you know that played in the middle school, or maybe even younger than that just wants to be part of Indian basketball one day. Maybe you got some younger brothers or cousins or what have you. Get this video out. There's some challenges in here. That's today. The next couple videos I'm going to send you out. It's all about trying to challenge you. You know, we're in a tough time right now. All that's going on around us is not really probably very much fun for any of us. At first it seemed pretty neat to get a rest, but it's kind of got away from us. I'll try to be as brief as I can, but I just want you guys to know I'm thinking about you, and I'm really excited for you in your future. But you know, that future as far as basketball has started now. Hopefully for some of you it's already started in your own individual workouts. And I have talked to a few of you that reached out and said, hey coach, I've been shooting, I've been doing this, been doing that. Well, I'd say keep it up. When I throw some things out to you, I'm just making some suggestions. I can't obviously be there with you, but I'm making some suggestions for how you can help get yourself ready. And hopefully in the process, I'm going to challenge you and have you step up a little bit. Whether you realize it, whether you realize it or not, today is Monday, and after today, there are 203 days until the tryouts come around. And you know, you guys are all going to be competing against a lot of other schools. You're going to be competing against other guys probably for those positions, not just making the team, but also for playing time in certain positions on the team. So, you know, this is your time to get better. I know a lot of you normally are involved with travel basketball or something like that, and obviously this spring that's not going to happen. Well, take it as an advantage for you, and that you can try to get your individual skills past some of those teammates, past some of those guys from the other schools. Try to make yourself better in that situation. Keep in mind, you know, next year we go, we start something that this school has never seen. Not in all its great history is there's ever been a quad A competition. We're going to be 4A next year, guys, and for the next couple years. That puts us in a very unique situation. And we're also, as far as I'm concerned, we're going to be in a situation where we have a chance to try to help this community out. You know, this tough time, and our community takes its athletics very seriously, and we're going through this drought through this spring and a good chance through this summer, and we'll see where it takes us there. But you know, our community is going to need something to take its mind off of what's been going on, and you guys need something to take your mind off of what's going on. So prepare yourself for that. You know, high school basketball is going to be a challenge. Prepare yourself for that, and I challenge you to prepare yourself for that. As far as the 3-week period goes, I don't know. If you had looked at Mr. Dolan, the head of the SSAC's comments when the governor canceled school, he's not sure about that either. He'll make an announcement later on. We may not have the opportunity to get together as a group this summer. I hope so. Maybe it's not till July. I hope we can get together sometime, but I don't know. We don't even know how far-reaching this will be into the school year next year. So all we can do is try to prepare ourselves the best we can and get ready for that November 16th day, which is the first day of tryouts. Like I said, I'm going to challenge you about a few things, and then I'm going to explain what's coming up in the next couple of videos in the next couple of weeks. The first thing, I've talked to you all year long about one of our pillars about toughness. A lot of times we throw that word around of, you know, what the heck's coach talking about? And I've tried to explain what my opinion of toughness was a little bit. But you got some time, whether it be now or whether it be this summer, I want you to take a few minutes and I want you to get this book. It's by Jay Bilas, and if you watch games on TV, college games on TV, you know who he is. He was a great player at Duke, and he wrote a book about 6-7 years ago on the subject of toughness. It's a really, really good read, even those of you who don't like to read. If you're like me and you'd rather do something else while you read, you can download this from the library. You can even get the audio vision and listen to it while you're doing some of your running and some other things. But I'm going to quiz you on this when we get back in action. There is some of my definitions of toughness you would find in this book. Me and Mr. Bilas definitely share some opinions on what the idea of toughness is. So get a good look at that. The name of it is Toughness. It's by Jay Bilas, and you don't have to pay a penny for it. You can get it on. You can definitely get it in a library app or just download it so you can listen to it while you're doing other things. Okay. Again, I'm going to be sending you out some workouts, and some of you are already working out. I say keep it up. I'm going to challenge you maybe with some other things to freshen one of your workouts, and I'm talking about basketball workouts. However, I'm going to send out a basketball workout until probably next week. My first challenge is you to start reading, to hang in there, and then I'm going to ask you right now, where are we at? What are we doing with our conditioning level? And right now, we can't go down to school in the weight room. We can't go to Planet Fitness. We can't go to whatever it is we might normally go to work out. None of us, myself included, can do that. But that doesn't mean we can't be getting stronger and in better shape. And hopefully some of you's already on it. Maybe you're blessed enough to have some weights and stuff at your house. I hope you're using them. I hope you have somebody supervising you and helping you know how to use them. But even if you don't, I don't have any weights at my house, and I have been very diligent about keeping my old body in shape and working hard just through some things that we've talked about in conditioning before. So I'm going to spend the rest of this video today talking to you, giving you some challenges on some things you can do to help around the house, that you can stay socially distanced and you can stay protected. And then maybe even when we get back to hopefully conditioning this fall, right when the season starts, we might have a little test to see how we did with a couple of these things. So with that in mind, again, I'll be attaching another video next week about some basketball workouts. But if you can get a basketball in your hand, if you're blessed enough to have a rim at your house, by golly, get that basketball in your hand. If not, handle it. Do something with it. You can still handle that basketball if it's in your garage or on the driveway or whatever. But I encourage you guys to hang in there. Get tough yourself. These are tough times. It's not easy on any of us. So let's make the best out of it. And you know, that 203 days is going to come by real fast. And then it's going to be an exciting time for us. All right? So stay tuned for what we can do about a workout.